Hello, this is Chief. I'm at the airport about to head out to Phoenix, from there to Orlando, Florida. This journey is complete, I reckon, until I get home. But what I had to do here, like I said, reflect on what I've learned. What I've learned is to be at peace, and only way to accept someone's death or departure is by understanding it. You know, I was raised a Christian, a Catholic, and the whole family, the rest of my cousins are Catholic and everything like that. And I don't mind that. I believe I believe in God. I do, but I believe in nature, and I believe that we're here as part of the earth because we came from the earth, and we're gonna go back. And I was passing a bunch of vineyards, and they were all stripped down to just the branches. It's like they took everything off, just the branches. And even the orange trees, they seemed almost like I thought they were like burned, but no, they stripped them down totally. And I looked at it and I go, why do they do that? I go, it's because by taking what was growing off, it makes room for more to grow. New grapes to come, new vines to come, new oranges and seeds and flowers to come. So I've always said that in our culture, and especially Native American, what I believe in is that we are no more important than the bird or the eagle. You know, we're no more important than that flower that's trying to struggle through that cement. That there's so much cement. It's trying to struggle through the cement just to grow. And that's us. And that's how I see life. If some of us are taken at a certain age or something happens, we're taken not as a punishment to the ones left behind. We're taken because it's their time. We all have purposes in life, and some of us accomplish it, in a short time. Some of us live forever because we're still giving, and then some of us are called upon because our Creator doesn't want to see us suffer anymore. But when we leave, it's like the sunflower that dies, and then another one grows right where it was at. So it's like the vineyards that I saw so empty. You come here in a few months and they're going to start turning green, and new flowers are going to start growing, and new grapes. So the other ones were taken off so new ones can come up. But with humans, there's a spirit. And when we laid my mother to rest and my aunt, there's room for more to grow. And their bodies will nourish the ground. And the winds will come. And the sun will warm up the ground. And the rains will fall and nourish the ground where they're at. And from there shall go some grass, some flowers, and some trees. And it's them. So their spirit is never gone. And it's by this understanding and acceptance of death as part of life that I feel more comfort. And I fear not death. I fear not life. Life is a lot harder than death. I've been to both, I said. I've been cold blue. I've been woken up one time when somebody was giving me my last rites. I've been in a gurney where they almost unplugged me because my pressure dropped below 40 and they thought I was dead, and I wasn't. But I've come to accept that if that happens, that it's okay. You accept that by finding within yourself that you accomplished what you had to, that you did not just lead a good life, but that you gave to life. You didn't just occupy time on earth and breathe their air. You gave back to the earth, and you gave back to life, and you gave back to others with your compassion, your caring, and helping. And my Aunt Lucy and my mother gave a lot. They sacrificed a lot for their children and for so many others. I know the love of my Aunt Lucy because I experienced it myself. Just her voice would calm me in the darkest moments. So I find comfort knowing that she's okay. And if you've lost someone, remember what I said. It's like their body might be going in the ground to nourish the earth, but their spirits are already flying. The spirits don't stay there. The spirits rise with the wind, the sun, and the rain, and they nourish the earth, but the spirits watch over us, our ancestors. So if you ever feel alone because you've lost somebody, think about what they gave. Remember all the days that they lived. Remember the difference they made. Remember what they meant to you.
Bienvenidos al Aeropuerto
Remember what they said,
Internacional Yosemite en
the
Fresno.
lessons.
Vehículos
And
desatendidos
remember how much
serán
they cared for
montados
you.
y remolcados con cargo a su propietario. No deje su equipaje desatendido. No acepte ningún paquete sin el conocimiento del
I'm at the
contenido.
airport
Y
right
una vez
now.
más, bienvenidos al Aeropuerto Internacional Yosemite en Fresno. Recuerde que estas medidas de seguridad son para su protección. Gracias.
So I say once more, we shed tears because we lose somebody. And a lot of times it's out of fear because we don't know where they went or where they are. And a lot of times it's out of fear because we go like, I'm next. What happens to me when I die? Do not fear death. Do what you have to. Be a good person. To me, it's not about what God you follow, Allah, the Muslims, or Jesus Christ, or Catholicism, or Buddhism. The most important thing is who you are and what you have done for others. So they'll remember that you're compassionate and caring, and that you cared more about others than yourself. And then you can accept death when it comes. But don't hurry it off. Trust me. I'm going to die eventually, but I'm going to fight till my very last breath, because as warriors, that's what we're supposed to do. But when it does come, I accept it as part of life. And the moment I close my eyes and I'm gone, I know a hawk will pass by and pick me up. And I'll be flying over the mountains and the rivers, watching my people and watching my children. And I know they will know because I've told them that. And they will feel that. They will go outside and feel the sun, and it will be me embracing them. The wiring that falls will be nurturing them. So that's why I'm at peace for my aunt, because she's a good person. So if you lost someone, do that. Think of the goodness that they did. I know they lived a good life and they gave what they could. And then do not forget them, but do not forget their lessons. And then you live your life like that. Give more than you receive. Be compassionate towards children and others and the elderly. Do not forget them. Be compassionate towards earth. Take care of the earth and the soil and the rivers and the air, because it took care of you. This is Chief Acosta. Ready to board. I'm going to the sky, just like the eagles. It's beautiful up there. Chief out.